Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this lovely 2017 Infiniti QX30 premium all-wheel drive that we have for sale. We acquired this one off lease directly from Infiniti Financial Services. It's a one-owner clean Carfax from the sunny West Coast, specifically California. We have a complimentary Carfax report with all that information on there. This one's a really nice clean example, only 12,375 miles. One of my jobs as the pre-owned manager isn't just to do these nice videos and pictures of these vehicles, but also to acquire the nicest pre-owned vehicles I can find for our inventory. So I scour the whole country for nice off-lease Infinitis, and something with very low miles definitely gets my attention because low mileage vehicles always sell. And with 12,375 miles, this is just a superb buy for 2017. Most people who lease vehicles will do a 10, 12, 15,000 mile a year lease. So a lot of the 2017s coming off lease will have over 30,000 miles. So super low miles, serviced and checked by our Infiniti certified techs. The QX30 is a compact, subcompact luxury crossover. Unfortunately, 2019 was the last year. We don't offer any new ones, so maybe another reason to buy this low mileage example. It's probably as close as to new as you're going to find for one of these. And this one is very nicely equipped with features as well. And that's something to pay attention to because there's different trim levels for the QX30. For instance, there's a QX30 luxury all-wheel drive that has a MSRP starting at $35,000. But when you add in all the equipment on this premium all-wheel drive with a navigation package, it's a $41,250 MSRP. So it's always important to look at the fine print and seeing what you're getting for your money. That navigation package was an $1,850 option, and this beautiful shade of majestic white was a $500 premium color. Beautiful Napa leather interior, nice contrast stitching, and man, the leather just looks almost new with such low miles. Beautiful black piano finish. There's a navigation system. We have a parking camera, nice leather up steering wheel, and that has really pretty contrast stitching on it as well. Steering wheel paddle shifters, Bose sound system. The seat controls for the power seats are very easy to use, and it's all right there. So you don't have to guess where all the buttons are, where most of the time they're on the side, but with them right here, it's easy to figure out your adjustments. Huge glass roof panel, and you have a sunshade if it gets too bright out. Power and heated front seats, dual zone auto climate control. The QX30 employs a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. This is the only Infiniti available of a dual clutch transmission, partly because this was co-developed with Mercedes, so it uses a lot of Mercedes-Benz technology on it. So the reason why they use a dual clutch transmission is with 2 clutches, it can pre-select the next gear for very smooth and seamless gear changes. And it's just like operating an automatic transmission. Even though the mechanics of it are a little bit different than a traditional automatic transmission of a torque converter, this uses clutches. It's designed to be as easy to use as a regular automatic transmission. But if you do want to put it in manual shift mode, you do have those steering wheel paddle shifters for performance driving. The QX30 features a curvaceous, gorgeous body. Some of the most dramatic body contours you'll find in a production automobile. Look at the lines and contours. It's not cheap to add these lines and contours. It makes it a little bit more complicated and expensive to manufacture. But obviously this is a luxury automobile. It's not a vehicle designed to be built to the same price point as like a Toyota RAV4, which is a little bit more basic transportation. People buy a vehicle like this, they want to feel some passion, they want to get excited about it, they want to fall in love with it. And part of making that happen is making it look as good as possible. And I think it's really a pretty automobile. Maybe you do too. I actually think it's better looking than the Mercedes it shares its platform with. The QX30 was built in partnership with Mercedes and uses a lot of components from the Mercedes-Benz CLA GLA series. So with the QX30, There's two basic versions. You have a front-wheel drive and you have an all-wheel drive version. The all-wheel drive version has more crossover SUV design influences versus the front-wheel drive one. It kind of has more car-like design influences. On the all-wheel drive one, you'll notice a more pronounced front fascia, especially the lower part. It's like a little bit of a broader chin for a more muscular SUV look. You have a unique wheel and tire package on the all-wheel drives just for more wider variety of road conditions. You have matte plastic on the wheel wells versus body color. In case it encounters like branches or sticks or shrubs that might scratch it up, the matte does a little bit better concealing or resisting scratches. You have about an inch higher ride height as well with the all-wheel drive model versus the front-wheel drive. Decent amount of cargo space, but you still have to understand this is a subcompact, it's a small vehicle, but they do a pretty good job packaging it. You have a cargo pass-through for skis or 2x4s, and then if you need more cargo space, you can remove the cargo area cover, fold down those rear seats for even more cargo space. The heart of the QX30 is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. We've seen this engine used in a lot of different Mercedes products. It's a fantastic engine. We've also seen this engine used in the Q50 and Q60 Infiniti products. It makes 208 horsepower and about 250 pound-feet of torque. Not a heavy vehicle, so you have plenty of acceleration and performance. But also being a 4-cylinder and that efficient dual clutch transmission, it's pretty fuel efficient as well. Thank you so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you soon and have a wonderful day.